The ripple effects of Putin's war in Ukraine are being felt in Russia's border regions amid frequent strikes and explosions. Moscow has reported an increase in artillery and missile strikes in the Belgorod region, 40 kilometers from the Ukrainian border. The attacks on Belgorod, an important staging ground for Putin's invasion, indicate the war is spreading far beyond the front lines. Authorities reported at least 16 explosions in the border city of Belgorod on the 16th of October. The Belgorod governor said 20 homes were destroyed and 3 members of a family were among the 4 people injured in the strikes. Russian officials said their air defenses in the Belgorod region had shot down a minimum of 16 Ukrainian missiles. In another incident, a man lost his foot, reportedly after stepping on a mine in the Shebekinsky district of Belgorod. At least 11 volunteer soldiers were killed and 15 wounded after 2 assailants opened fire at a firing range in Belgorod on the 15th of October. As per the Russian Defense Ministry, the 2 men were later shot down at the military site in Belgorod.
Вчера на нашей территории, на территории одной из воинских частей, произошло страшное событие, совершен террористический акт, погибли и ранены многие военнослужащие. Всем раненым оказывается помощь, лекарственные препараты, врачи, все необходимое у нас есть.
The same day, a fuel depot in Belgorod, which borders Ukraine's Kharkiv Oblast, caught fire after shelling. On the 14th of October, Ukrainian strikes hit an electric substation in Belgorod, causing power outage. On the 13th of October, Russia alleged that Ukrainian shelling blew up an ammunition depot in the region. Earlier, the Belgorod governor said 1 civilian was killed as Ukrainian troops opened fire at a border checkpoint near Logachevka. In April, Russia even alleged that 2 Ukrainian helicopters carried out an attack on a fuel depot in Belgorod. Now, besides these incidents, frequent shelling and casualties in Belgorod have been making headlines almost daily. Russia's own border territories seem to have become a battleground, with frequent missile strikes and explosions. Belgorod, a city of 330,000, has been living in fear ever since Ukraine pushed back the Russian forces from Kharkiv Oblast. In September, officials in Belgorod even had to order evacuation of several border villages. The Belgorod governor has now urged Russian citizens to avoid visiting the forest belt areas bordering Ukraine. Schools near the border have been temporarily closed, and people are reportedly cutting down trees to build fortifications. The Belgorod governor has raised the city threat levels to yellow, the second highest in a 3-tier system. Fires at Defense Ministry facilities in Belgorod ignited speculation that Ukrainian saboteurs are active on Russian territory. Lack of clarity on what caused the fire has led to fears that the Ukrainians have infiltrated the towns and villages in the region. Russia has blamed Ukraine for the attacks and sabotage acts, a claim Kiev has consistently refuted. Ukraine has not directly claimed responsibility but has described the incidents as payback and karma for Russia. Experts have highlighted that Kiev has maintained silence on incidents beyond Ukrainian borders. Military analysts claim that Ukraine may be behind the attacks in Belgorod, but it will not push deep into Russian territory.